Well, hey everyone. We are back in the Tavnazian Safehold. Marin is not with us right now. And as I said in a previous episode, this all this, these COP areas, very new to me. Didn't really get to spend much time in these areas back in the old days. So I think we're just going to dial it back a bit, and I just really want to explore, take this all in. All right, so let's talk to some people. See if we can get some quests too. It's not often we get visitors to Tavnazia. My name is Ambalat, and I'd be happy to offer you any guidance you may need. I want to find some quests. Tavnazia may look safe, but there are always people who need an adventurer's aid. Would you like me to find some such people? Yeah, absolutely. So there's... Okay, so I already talked to one guy for like a fishing quest. Alrighty, well, let's go help some people. Because it's what we do. Okay, so this person over here. Why, hello there. I heard you need some help. Hail the proud and valiant knights of Tavnazia. Raise the pennants and cheer us on to victory. I am Fuck me. I am Quelvuiet. I am Quell, of the Tavnazian Temple Knights, and who might you be, sir? Do you seek to join our illustrious order? Do we get, like, badges? Trophies? Challenge coins? Oh ho, a fine and spirited reply, my friend. However, the Temple Knights are not currently in need. Then why the hell did you ask me? Mayhap you would prefer enlisting in the Tavnazian Royal Knights. What say you? Sure. Excellent. Your initiation to the order will require the performance of a duty. This duty will test your physical fitness as well as your mental fortitude. Go to the lookout platform in the south of Luface Meadows and assess the situation out there. You have your orders, Squire. Okay, well, we got a quest from this washed-up old prune. I'll grab it on Rage, and then we'll run to the next NPC. Like I said before, I don't know this area at all, so if I do get a little lost, I apologize. Oh, whatever am I to do? You sound like an NPC in need. Excuse me, but do you think you could help me? I was going to give an offering to the goddess for my dear friend who passed away 3 years ago. However, the hairpin I was to offer is missing. I know you must be busy with your adventuring, but if you happen to spot it, please bring the hairpin back to me. I would be extremely grateful. Lady Alicia, what are you doing all the way down here? Predilat. I was listening to the tales of this adventurer. Tales. Sir, this may seem like an odd question, but we have not met before, have we? I apologize for being so abrupt. During the Great War 20 years ago, I suffered a terrible injury and lost all my memories of the past. That is why every time I meet someone new, I ask them if we ever met. I don't believe we have. Are you on patrol? Ah, yes. One last circle of the area near the altar, and I will be done. Oh. Well, as much as I would like to stay and hear the tales of your journeys, I must finish my rounds. Good day, sir. Oh, and Alicia. Might we have stew tonight? I do love your homemade stew. Of course. Notice I'm just not even saying the name. I'm sorry. For a moment there I was lost in thought. Yes, the hairpin. I might have dropped it while carrying groceries from the upper level of the safehold. I do hope you were able to find it. We will keep our eyes open for it. Well, look at us, being super helpful and trying to build trust with this, ravaged little community. Okay, where's that next? Nope, not down here. I think we're gonna have to go to the top level here. That's where we need to go to look for that hairpin anyway. This place is really cool, the whole layout of it. The music, just the atmosphere. You can just tell these people have been through some serious shit. Okay, markers. There's our next quest NPC. Frezchek. Sounds like the name of a sports drink, like Fresca. Why, I don't believe we've met. From where have you come, noble adventurer? I see. The light of the Dawn Goddess has blessed you on your journey. Ah, I apologize. Let me introduce myself. My name is Frezchek. I made my living crafting accessories for the townsfolk. But now I am useless to Tavnazia. When my homeland was destroyed during the Great War, I realized my life was over. Yes, I have my new home here in the Safehold, but not a day goes by that I do not wish I could return to the days of the past. I understand I'll never be able to go back. Isn't that how we feel about old school FF11 these days, everybody? But there is a part of me that doesn't want to believe. Do you know I have a daughter? No, I don't. We just met. She would always pester me to take her out to Blue Blade Fell to pick marguerites. I could never say no. You should have seen the smile on her face when she was gathering flowers. It was the most beautiful. Until one day she was taken, not 3 yawms from where I rest in the shade. A terrible beast appeared out of nowhere, lifted her up, and carried her off into the nearby forest. A search party was formed, but she was never found. That really sucks. Sorry to hear that. It has been almost 5 years since I last saw her. There are still no signs of whether or not she survived. I would go out and search for her myself, but I am untrained in the ways of battle. If I were only as skilled as my wife. Frezchek, what are you doing over here? And who is this ruffian you are associating with? He's an adventurer from the mainland, my dear. Let me introduce you. This is my wife, Ramani. Ah, only a well-trained traveler could have made it to this island. What do you think, my love? Perhaps we could ask him to search for some clues of our daughter's whereabouts. He is certain to succeed where we have failed. Succeed where we have failed? Don't tell me you're planning another half-brained scheme. Do you even understand the situation our city's in? The elders will not tolerate any more foolishness. But my darling, it may be our last chance to... Don't you but darling me. It's your irrational behavior that caused all this in the first place. I know, but we can't just give up. Think of our daughter. Think of our daughter? Let me ask you this. Were you thinking of our daughter when you took her to Blue Blade Fell to get kid... Ooh, ouch. That's harsh. This poor guy's just got, like, no self-esteem. Enough of this. I don't have time to chat with strangers. And Frezchek, if you really want to help, you'll get back to your work. It's hard enough trying to make ends meet without you wasting the day away fraternizing with vagrants. Hey, I'm a classy vagrant. Bitch. She's right, you know. It is my fault that our daughter is gone. That is why it's my responsibility to find some remnant of her. Please, I beg of you, help me. My daughter, she always wore a tiny bracelet with white flowers carved around its surface. My wife wears one exactly like it, only larger, of course. I apologize there is not more to go on, but I am counting on you, sir. But I must ask that you don't speak of our conversation with my wife. It would only complicate things. Buddy, I'm going to steer clear of your wife. She seems like a, as they allegedly call certain people in Disney World, a treasured guest. Okay, so not counting the fishing quest we did, that sounds like it might be an escort quest, so we'll do that one later. Let's see, Hard Day's Night, A Bitter Past, the one where with the girl that was kidnapped and most likely dead, and Unforgiven, find and bring back the hairpin. I feel like that one, since it sounds like it takes place in town, maybe without even having to leave town, let's try and do that one first. Okay, so according to the guide, we have to go up to the top floor, which we're already on. We need to go to Kilo 9. This way, I'm getting turned around. And check behind a pillar. So this sounds like a very simple quest. Apparently, this is also the quest to get the map for Tavnazia, which I believe is already sold by map NPCs in this day and age. That's how Mrpierso has a map. But back in the old days, I think you actually had to do that quest to even have a hope in hell of getting a map. Okay. Okay, I think that's our spot right there. So let's take a look behind this pillar. Got the alabaster hairpin. You found it! I was beginning to think I would never see this again. Thank you so much. Kind adventurer, do you have a moment? I told you before that I was going to present this hairpin as an offering to the goddess. 20 years ago, I lost one of my dear friends to the flames of the Great War. No, the war did not take her life. It was I who killed her. Miss Shanau had just married, but she was very weak. While her husband, a member of the Tavnazian Knights, was on duty, I would often visit her residence and take care of her. However, one day, the Beastmen armies broke through the city's defenses and began their plundering and pillaging. I grabbed my friend's hand and began to flee with all the rest of the townspeople. And that's when it happened. Overcome by the crowds of people trying to escape the orcs' arrows, I accidentally let go of Miss Chenau, and she was swallowed by the ocean of screaming women and children that spread in all directions. After the battle had died down, I attempted to return to the city to find my dear friend, but I was stopped by the others. I never saw Miss Chenau again. Since then, not a day has gone by that I haven't seen her in my dreams, calling out my name. And that is why every year around this time I take this hairpin of hers to the altar of the dawn and pray that she can forgive me for the pain I caused her. Wow. Before I go to the altar, may I ask you one more favor? Would you find Pradilot and tell him that I will be waiting for him by the well? Thank you again. Okay, so now we gotta go talk to the elven guy with the lost memories in H as in Hotel 9. And he should be on this floor here. Where are you? H9. Oh, probably up this way. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Ah, the adventurer from the mainland. May I help you? Alicia is waiting for me by the well. Whatever could be wrong? Ah, these people have just been through the ringer. I'm sorry that I asked you to do that. It is just that I don't want him to see me when I make the offering for Miss Chenau. Poor guys. I waited by the well. Where were you? Yeah, that must have been Miss Chenau's husband. I haven't been completely honest with you. I'm getting that vibe. Before she died, Miss Chenau's husband was Pradilot, I gathered. However, because of the injury he sustained during the war, he no longer remembers anything about her. Miss Chenau was my best friend, and I was elated when I heard the news of her marriage. Even if the groom was my childhood friend and sweetheart, oh boy, I truly did wish them eternal happiness from the bottom of my heart. But maybe there was a part of my heart that secretly despised my friend for stealing him away from me. Maybe that is why I let go over 20 years. Oh. Don't do that to yourself. I could not live with this sin bearing down upon my soul. But when the injured Pradilot woke from his coma, I told him everything that happened. However, by then it was too late. He no longer remembered me or his late wife. I do not know what will become of his memory in the future, but until he has fully recovered, I have chosen to stand by his side. This, I feel, is the only way I can pay for my terrible sins. Wow, that's some heavy shit. Thank you again for all that you have done for me. I do not know how I can repay you. I must leave before he returns. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. I hope that it can aid you in your future travels. Alicia was not at the well. I'm so confused. What? She came by to say that she did not need to see me at all? Sometimes I just cannot understand that woman. You see her again. Tell her that tonight's stew had better be sublime if she wishes I forgive her. Oh. Well, at least it had a lighthearted ending to that quest. So the next quest we're going to do is the Hard Day's Night one, where we have to go look at the lookout in Luface Meadows. So we're going to head north and exit, taking the south exit at I-6. So this exit right over here. Okay, so we've exited into Luface Meadows, cross over the bridge through the pass, head south to Hotel 10, where you'll find a lookout platform, and it looks like you'll see when we get there. I won't spoil it. And just for safety's sake, we'll make sure we at least have a healer. Go with our sheepy friend here, Lamb Chops, as Rita and I nicknamed him. My gosh, this place is just gorgeous. Just eye candy. Wow. I just gotta take this in. Wow. You're in the way, Lamb Chops. What a treat. What a privilege to be out here. Okay, so across the bridge, through the pass. Oh, it doesn't look like we have to go far at all. First glance on the map, too, this place doesn't look like it's crazy big. I mean, looks can be deceiving, though. Okay, nothing hostile yet. I have a feeling that will probably change. Oh yeah, we got orcs out here. Okay, that orc's looking the other way. Great. And here's our little lookout station. Oh, we've got an orcish stone launcher down there. Okay, let's head down this way. Crimson Night Crab. Huh. Okay. So red crabs. Beautiful view of the ocean there. We're gonna have Lamb Chops attack the Boogard. And then we're gonna have Mrpierso and everybody else head over to the stone launcher here. I am going to get Lamb Chops to go ahead and use an ability. He does dole out quite a bit of damage. Let's do Sheep Charge. Oh, very nice. Actually, I think I'll just keep Ragecat on the Boogard with Lamb Chops there. They can do their Beastmaster thing. Alrighty, let's get some jumping in. High jump. Jump. Oh, before I forget. Jeez, I'm still getting used to doing Dragoon here. Let's get George out. Double thrust. Excellent. Let's give Lamb Chops a little reward. He certainly earned it. Now, we do have that one more Boogard over by the water there, so hopefully he don't wander over. Okay, let's go to the lookout here. Oh, and he's doing wait. Hold on, before we do anything. Okay, yeah, he's quite a ways away. I think we're good. You survey the surroundings. You sense a murderous presence. Oh dear. Notorious monster fight. Alright, down the stairs. Down the stairs. Let's go down the stairs. Come on. Don't make us fight you on the stairs, you asshole. Okay. Guess we're doing this. Alright, Sheepy's attacking. Glad we got Kapipi here. Okay, regular jumps cooled down. Let's go for a double thrust. Chime in there, George. Not today, asshole. Oh, and the camera just decided to do a leap up the stairs there. Okay, so we took that guy out. That was literally all we had to do. So let's head back to the Safehold and report our success. Another deed done like dinner. That is one orc asshole that will not get the drop on one of these poor people from the Safehold. I'm curious to see if this, since this guy was talking about us enlisting as knights, I'm curious to see if there are any other quests from this guy. I guess we'll find out. You have completed your watch duty. Oh, I say. Oh, we did a little more than watching. Orcish blood. It appears you have passed your initiation with flying colors, a splendid display. I present you with this gift to celebrate the birth of a new Tavnazian knight. Congratulations. I expect great things from you, Mr. Mrpierso. 2100 gil. I'll try talking to him again. We must constantly temper our minds and bodies in preparation for beastmen attacks. A knight must think beyond mere survival. You must be willing to sacrifice your very life to achieve victory. Maybe one of those have to zone out of the area things, but oh well. Another quest done in any case.